Girls.
Girl.
Batwoman.
Batwoman. Not Batgirl.
This is
Batwoman.
This is a no notes episode.
No notes for you?
No notes for me.
When did you watch this?
This morning.
I watched it half an hour ago.
Oh, so I watched it twice.
Oh, did you? I've only watched it once.
Oh,
but it was
okay.
half an hour ago. So
No, and I'm glad I did because I missed like half this episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, so part of it is because I just have very little to say about this, but also because like we had to quickly reschedule because I had things coming up.
Oh, yeah, we were recording this a day early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was kind of just like, oh shit, I better watch this. And I try and watch it twice because it's kind of incredible with like these plot-heavy shows how much you miss the first time around.
Yeah, especially when you're scrolling on your phone or playing ping pong against a wall. Do you do that while you watch?
Sometimes.
That's okay.
Not with this.
No.
I was doing it with like a movie on in the background.
I do shit while I thought you were watching Batwoman and with a movie on in the background. I know what you mean now.
No, this is my
Yeah.
It's like a form of stimming.
No, I get you. I still play games while I watch things. Like I'll play like Animal Crossing, like an easy game.
I
while
try
watch
not
something.
to. I like to give my undivided attention for
I
this
try
kind
not
of
to,
media.
but sometimes it's just like it's like something dirty.
No,
You see, it's basically fidgeting. It's like, oh, I'm chopping a tree in Animal Crossing. I'm barely looking at the screen, and I know, but like
You'd be surprised.
yeah,
You think you're just like, oh, I'm getting all the information audibly.
yeah.
And then I watch it a second time, it's just like, oh shit, all that went by.
That's fair. I
didn't
not
know
to,
her girlfriend was married.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just kind of glazed over
yeah.
at that point, so...
That's fair. I will say, like, I know it's the whole thing of like, oh, you should concentrate on one thing, don't overstimulate your brain, but it is basically just a fidget.
It doesn't help when you have a program that's literally like a nothing burger like this is.
Oh wow, I think our opinions on this differ slightly then.
Really?
I thought this was fine.
I thought this was by far the most boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Most boring. I mean, there's definitely the least shit going on, but I think that kind of worked for it.
Being the
honestly.
most boring?
Not being the most boring, just like, I don't know. It felt less stuffed than the other ones.
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah.
But also, there's just like, I'm opening this platter. It's
Yeah.
literally nothing, Joe.
That's fair.
What am I supposed to eat? I'm starving here for good, for like good media here.
Damn, that's fair.
Honestly, after watching this, I'm retracting some of my criticisms from Supergirl.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
This is maybe like reconsidered as just like, wow, it turns out if it's gay, it doesn't make it good. there is such a thing as gay slop.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I'm biased because obviously last week we introduced a new thing of looking at the ratings for the shows, and just to show you now.
Oh, I did see.
The ratings for Batwoman are not good.
They are not.
They're like the highest is a 7.8, but like the average is a 6, and the first episode's rating is 5.2, which is just according to this straight up bad. Not gonna lie, maybe that's why I'm less harsh on it.
Because nobody saw it.
Yeah, where I'm just like, this isn't bad. Like I don't think it's bad. I think it's fine.
Okay, I'm curious to hear your positives then at least.
Okay.
So but we're coming to the final of superheroes.
It's a good way to end it with a fight.
Okay, maybe I will concede that it might be superhero fatigue just over these.
And mine might retrospectively also be a different form of superhero fatigue.
Okay.
By Supergirl, I was like exhausted of.
That format.
They've got a base. They've got a villain of the week, and I know this kind of does that, but like,
yeah,
it's less stuffed.
I guess.
And the base is like the Batcave. It's like the base.
Yeah.
It's like, who's gonna have a base? Supergirl doesn't need a base. Flash doesn't need a base. This is like the one that gets it.
I just felt not a single ounce of passion from anyone, from any department. This is the most like by the numbers. I feel as though that you could have chose to like make this kind of story. Every bit of information conveyed is just the most easiest way you could have done it. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's fair.
But how have you felt going back to all of these?
It's been fun. I definitely think I'm past the hype now of wanting to rewatch all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because I realized how long it would take, and also the fact that I don't spend time watching shows that I want to watch. And like, I want to watch this, but like, there are shows out there with like a couple seasons, like 3 seasons that I want to watch that I haven't watched yet.
Yeah.
Like I was watching Buffy. Since we started, when Buffy was one of the first episodes we did, I was listening along to a podcast by hosts I love. I listened to their podcast before they started Buffy 1. I was watching week to week. They've almost finished season 2, which is like episode 22. I have not watched past season 2, episode 1. Not because I've not enjoyed Buffy, just because I fell off. And now I'm like, almost a full season behind. So it's like...
I mean, that's the idea of the rewatch podcast, isn't it? That you're supposed to...
Well, to be fair, theirs is more watch-along style, so they don't give spoilers and stuff. There are definitely podcasts like ours. Although, granted, we only do one episode at a time.
Yeah.
Where, there are podcasts where it's only designed for people who've already watched the show. But, my main point is, as much as I love the idea of watching the Arrowverse, I went through the high of, damn, this is fun, I'm getting all this nostalgia, maybe I should rewatch all of these. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not devoting that much time.
No, I don't blame you at all.
Unless I think of an excuse to do the podcast, the full Arrowverse podcast.
If you got to figure out an excuse to monetize it. Yeah. Even though we don't get any money.
Well, even though I was just making content out of it. Weirdly, I've said before in private chats about how motivating I find doing the podcast is.
Yeah.
It just kind of keeps me
going.
So
you just need to find a make a podcast about getting employed.
Wow. Too soon.
You have a job, it's fine.
I have a job.
It's just a fake job. Yeah, I have a fake job.
You have a more real job. Well, we can't really debate that. Our jobs are both real, just in different ways. You have a full-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah. My job would be busier if I didn't get scared at phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's not talk about work. We have reached 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
That's legitimately good. Thank you
all of you.
If you're listening on YouTube, thank you. Genuinely, that's a really good milestone.
Thank all of you guys. The guys are out there for us.
Yeah, actually, we looked at our analytics for the first time. We've made jokes before about how we think we've got a mostly male audience. Turns out we really do have a mostly male audience.
Well, I'm not surprised. Most of this sort of caters to...
Yeah, most of the shows, I guess, make sense. It makes sense.
And I probably throw it off by listening to it myself on YouTube.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so, if you take you out of the equation, it's probably 100% men.
What was the percentage? Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was 90% men.
Yeah, that's true.
All within the ages of 25. It was 25 to 40 was the most common.
Oh, okay.
There's one 65-year-old.
That's cool.
If you're listening to this, hi.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, that's very cool. But no, I think that's great, especially seeing as this is a queer-run podcast as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
I don't know if we bring it up enough, though.
Maybe on... That's not our podcast. I was listening to that when you walked in.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to bleep that. No,
you should.
They shouted us out a couple times.
Okay, can you bleep it, then unbleep it?
Okay, I said Still Got Legs. It's a Doctor Who podcast. If you've listened to past episodes of our podcast, we've collaborated with them through messages and stuff. But what was I saying anyway? With All Hail the King, I literally have a segment about queer stuff, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but that's 2 hours in.
Yeah,
so who knows? Who knows?
That's true.
Could you imagine just someone who's incredibly right-wing being I fucking love Stephen King. I fucking love TV pilots. What?
What the fuck?
What's
you
going
think the
on
Long
here?
Walk is gay?
Okay. I didn't get to
it?
Joe's Queer Corner.
Yeah. You didn't hear the song? That was introduced in the first episode as well.
The what?
The first episode of All Hail the King.
Yeah, it was.
That was a pretty early segment. We can have a queer corner in this episode.
And my voice is kind of ambiguous. The gender's kind of ambiguous, even more leaning sort of masculine sounding. So I can't imagine. Not everyone who first listens is just oh, she's trans, but I am, by the way.
Okay. I guess, I don't know, I can't speak on that because I've always said,
oh, no, because you're too fucking woke to say anything.
I have.
Why don't you just, stand up once in your fucking life?
I'm sorry that I think you sound like a woman. If that's what you're mad at me about.
Okay.
I'm sorry, when I hear you speak compared to, say, Meg, someone else is the only other woman on this podcast.
And then I was just yeah, but all our friends have, super squeaky voices.
Yeah, but I don't think you sound that different to Meg or Kate.
I disagree.
Okay, that's
fair.
But
then again, I was I was looking at our really old videos that we did in college, and I was just fuck me.
Yeah. Probably just more conscious of it. Don't forget, we sound different in our own heads. And to be fair,
I know, but I do listen back to them.
I know, I was going to say, we're probably more aware than other people of what we sound like, because I edit and you listen while we record. So we're both very aware of what our actual voices are.
Yeah.
But, it does make a difference.
Hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
The ladies love a girl with a deep voice.
Exactly.
ladies.
It was like, and just like the ladies in this episode.
Yeah. Okay, good pivot.
Good. We gotta get it back sometime. I've been editing Legends of Tomorrow today.
Yeah.
And it's funny because there's tangents in that where afterwards we're like, how did we even get here? And listening back, I'm still like, how did we get onto this? So yeah, I've got to try and stay I would say a little more focused. I like the tangents we went on.
Hey, I'm fine with going on like 60 tangents. I've got like 6 things to say through this entire episode, so...
It's fine. Well, I can tell you... Oh, well, I've got some fun things to say that I know then. You won't have seen.
I know. I can't wait to get to the controversy section.
Yeah,
you've been breadcrumbing this for me for like weeks.
I think we'll talk about the controversies that happened before the show, before we talk about the episode. Then we talk about the episode. Then we'll talk about like the fallout after.
Okay.
Yeah?
The nuclear strike.
Exactly. Would you like to know about Batwoman?
The character?
In the comics.
So she's different from Batgirl. This
yes.
is like a different thing.
This is a different character.
She's his cousin.
Yes, so...
Not Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
No, she's not Barbara Gordon.
Person.
This is a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's similar.
That's fair. I guess that's not really a fault of the show, because Kathy Kane was introduced in Detective Comics number 233 in 1956.
Okay.
So I don't know when Barbara Gordon's Batgirl was introduced. I didn't check that.
I'm going to say the 70s.
The 70s?
Yeah.
Let's check. What if Batgirl predated Batman? Detective Comics 359, January 1967.
Oh,
yeah, so
Sergeant Pepper,
later.
Yeah.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
I like that song.
Thank you. It's an album as well.
Oh, cool. Say thank you as if you wrote it. Yeah, so Kathy Kane was introduced in 1956, created by Edmund Hamilton and Sheldon Moldoff. There's 2 versions of Batwoman. So Kathy Kane and then Kate Kane.
Okay.
So Kate Kane was introduced in 52, which issue number 7, which is confusing, in August 2006. Created by Jeff Johns, who worked on the Arrowverse.
Of course he did.
Yep. Grant Morrison, Greg Rucka.
Was he just in charge of the whole 52, like the new 52?
Essentially, I think. Yeah, he was like kind of the overrunner. Mark Waid and Alex Ross. So
Alex Ross?
Alex Ross.
Like the artist?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Yeah. Have you seen his artwork?
No, I know this name, but I can't think of his artwork.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like really painterly. Do you want me to show you?
Might as well.
Okay.
Okay.
He did like these ones.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that artwork.
Yeah, he's like very famous. He did like Kingdom Come.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah, I know Kingdom Come.
Yeah. There you go. I'm bouncing it off the actual reflector into your eyes now.
Yeah, I know. Viv was reflecting light at my eyes.
I'm doing this to you.
Yeah, that's cool. No, yeah, I've seen Kingdom Come. I like that design for Superman.
Yeah. Should read that comic at some point.
I should. They've got a little version of it.
Yeah, I did
my
see
pocket ones. Yeah, so I'll definitely read that. So that's the comics for Batwoman. As for the show, so we've talked about in these episodes, Arrowverse was created by people.
God knows who.
You'd think I would know by now. Greg Berlanti is one of them. And Greg Berlanti, Andrew Kreisberg, who was a sex offender, never let him get away with it.
Set the alarm for the sex offender alarm.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be free of him soon. What if he worked on Girls?
Oh, God.
We just find out he worked on all of those.
Oh, well.
And Jeff Johns. So they oversaw like the Arrowverse, and by this point it had been going on for like 6 years. It was well into it.
This wasn't the last show commissioned for the CWverse?
No. I think that was Superman and Lois.
That was the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Superman and Lois.
So Black Lightning came after this?
Black Lightning came before this.
Okay, and then it was this, and then it was...
Yeah. And I was debating, like, I was thinking when we were planning for this about Black Lightning, but I think it's truly just the thing of, I didn't watch Black Lightning, same as I didn't actually, I don't think I've said, I didn't watch Batwoman.
A lot of white superheroes, don't you think? We could have balanced this out a bit.
Yeah. I did think about that.
Hey, we got 2... It's just like, yeah, we already have a woman show.
Yeah, damn. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe we should have skipped season 1 and gone straight to season 2, so there you go.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't even know Batwoman. Fuck.
You almost said it.
Yeah, you didn't even know Batwoman was white.
I did not.
You were shocked when I told you it was
All
Ruby
I've
Rose,
seen of the show is like the poster on IMDb,
which is the second season where
yeah.
it is
So
a
when I
different
came back,
woman.
I'm just like, why is she white?
Yeah.
Why is she Ruby Rose?
You were like, oh, it's fine. We're not doing Black Lightning because we're doing a Black Woman show, and then Ruby Rose shows up. Yeah, maybe Black Lightning is
say that.
good. You didn't literally say that. No, of course you didn't. It was a joke.
Oh, right. I don't know. I was really like, what the fuck? I didn't say that.
I've got you on mic.
No.
Yeah, I've got a recording of you saying it. No, yeah. Maybe Black Lightning is good. I haven't seen any Black Lightning.
Have you seen any of this?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so, call me racist, call me sexist.
I will.
Yeah.
You racist sexist.
It's completely fair. Well, we also chose not to do Superman and Lois because we were already doing Supergirl.
Yeah, we're already encompassing the super brand.
Yeah, and there's enough Supermen shows. I feel like we could do its own thing at some point.
Yeah.
Like Smallville.
Yeah.
Maybe an animated one. But, yes. In May 2018, the CW president, along with Green Arrow himself, Stephen Amell,
there he is,
announced that Batwoman would be introduced to the Arrowverse, as well as Gotham, in the 2018 crossover Elseworlds. And this was,
so is this different to Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Yeah, Elseworlds is the one that was before Crisis.
Oh, damn.
Do you remember that weird poster I showed you of like where Arrow is the Flash and the Flash is Arrow?
Oh, is that on?
That's Elseworlds.
Oh.
So it's when the heroes get swapped around.
Okay.
And that's when Batwoman gets introduced. But at the time, a series wasn't planned. So it's just kind of we're doing this like mixed up universe thing and Batwoman's going to be there.
Okay. Who was playing Batwoman at the time?
That was still Ruby Rose.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. And then after Elseworlds was released, a pilot was asked for, and the script was written by Caroline Dryas, who worked on Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
She wrote for Vampire Diaries pilot and Smallville.
Shout out to Meg for writing Vampire Diaries.
She did.
Oh, good friend Meg.
Yeah. The script was considered strong, and a series was greenlit. Just a bit more information about Caroline Dryas. She was noted, and this is taken directly from Wikipedia, and this is when I knew that this episode would be fun.
Okay.
Dryas is known for the footage she captured of the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center from her New York City apartment while a student at New York University.
Actually?
Yep.
Have you seen the footage?
Yep. You've probably seen it as well.
Is it like really famous?
It's like very famous footage from like it's like some students talking in the
is it? And then it goes, "Wah!" And then it turns.
Yeah, then it's the tower.
That was her?
That was her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a tiny girl. I feel as though there would be like a couple of years ago, just like being a tweet, just like someone sending that out, and then someone would be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the woman who wrote Batwoman is."
Yeah.
Do you think she was influenced by her?
In this specifically, no, but maybe that influenced her going into Korean media. I don't know what she was studying at NYU. It's probably available out there, like information-wise.
I was consuming a lot of 9/11 media yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah. Me and Val were just looking up Twin Towers in media in general.
Really?
Yeah, and like in video games and movies. There's like a compilation of 1,100 movies with the Twin Towers in them. It's just like, and they all get like a second each.
Really?
It's really cool. Yeah.
That's really interesting.
You see them getting built. You don't see them go down, but you know.
Can you imagine? I don't know.
Sorry.
That's okay. Has a movie ever shown the towers going down? Like, not even just like in reality. Like, obviously there's movies about like 9/11, but has there ever been like a recreation from inside the towers?
I feel as though there is.
Yeah, because like I'd be lying if I didn't say, like, part of me was like, oh, but that's disrespectful. But then one of the best movies ever is Titanic. So it's like...
Oh, yeah.
But like this is way more recent.
Well, that's why we gotta remember me. They don't show it because they're cowards.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like...
So what you're asking for is like a James Cameron sort of structure of like the first hour and a half is like the romance in the Twin Towers. They go up at the top and then like, boom, hop midway through. Plane hits. They're at the top.
Yeah.
How do we get down? We can't. It's a doomed romance.
Yeah.
And it ends with one of them jumping off, but it goes on a flying door, and then
okay. Yeah.
You were hooked. I could see.
I was hooked. I was kind of engaged.
Yeah.
I could think of multiple musicals that deal with 9/11.
I could think of one. What's the other one?
So
two.
Yeah, two.
Okay. Green Day.
Oh, 3 then.
3?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
So, obviously, for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, Come From Away, which is about an island in Canada that a bunch of the planes were redirected to on 9/11.
What are the other ones?
Obviously, American Idiot, the Green Day one. It's obviously very 9/11 heavy.
Yeah.
And the other one, it's called Ordinary Days. It's quite an unknown musical. It's like lesser known. I think you'd probably like it. I've never seen it though. But like it's about 4 people in New York and just like how their lives intersect.
Yeah.
So it's like that kind of like story. But
and
there's a
were
bit.
any of them in the actual towers?
Well, that's the thing. It's like two of the people like is a love story, but the woman is like very distant, and you don't know why. And then her final song, it's a very beautiful song. She like talks about the man she's in love with, and you realize it's not the guy who we've known the whole musical, and it turns out like it's another guy. And once you piece together the lyrics, you realize he died in the 9/11 attacks.
Oh,
and it's very tragic. But also the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh shit, surprise 9/11. Like, it's a beautifully sad song.
No, my favorite twist in any kind of media is, oh shit, 9/11.
Yeah, happens more times than you
yeah,
think.
you think.
But anyway, yeah, so, oh shit, 9/11 was influenced.
That's crazy.
Led down to Batwoman.
That's mind-blowing.
Yeah, when I was first reading this, so just to peek behind the curtain, I've been using my, like, lunch breaks in work to do research, just because...
So you're just watching footage in work?
No, but, like, I was like, I'll start my Batwoman research, just scrolling on my phone, and it's like, 9/11. It's just like, I hope no one looks at my phone and thinks I'm insane.
Yeah, just like, yo, dude, is that 9/11?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were cool like that. That fucking dapped
me
me.
up. Even better when I work with, like, 60-year-old women most of the time.
Just like, oh shit, man.
Oh shit, I was there.
Yeah. You can't relate to anyone, like post-2000 now. To this. I mean, I know we're like on the precipice, but
yeah, we don't remember 9/11. We were babies.
Yeah, but it's just like it's different now. It's like so like
yeah,
they can't relate to the footage even.
No,
they're just like, wow, this looks old.
Yeah, it probably feels like happened a lifetime ago for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, us included. It's kind of weird to think that happened.
It's
in our
becoming
lifetime.
more like the Titanic is, like I guess.
Yeah, you're
people
probably,
in like the 50s or something.
You're probably right. Yeah, it's just kind of like this tragedy that's influenced a lot.
Yeah, but it's like so far in the past.
Yeah. It's weird to think like,
but
it's
then
been
again,
25 years.
But then again, like a war didn't break out because of the Titanic hitting
No, obviously. I genuinely think
the Arctic has weapons of mass destruction.
The icebergs will pay. I mean, in a way, the icebergs did pay.
Yeah, we'll fucking get them with global warming, those fuckers.
We're playing the long game. But it's weird to say it's like two people who are not American, but I definitely think that a lot of the consequences that are happening globally now probably ripple effects of 9/11.
I thought you were going to say the Titanic.
Probably.
Well, who
Deep
knows?
down.
Yeah. Just the psychology of that. It's just like, fuck, when we got to like take funding away from like boats.
Yeah. Take down big boat.
Take down a big boat.
Yeah.
So they put money in big plane.
Big planes.
They put money in planes instead.
Oh, and then that's what caused 9/11.
And that's what caused 9/11.
That's it. We've solved it.
But Batman could stop him.
Batman could have.
Batman could stop a fucking car going over a bridge.
The portrayal of Batman in this is very funny. But before we get to it, so just talking about casting now. So we're going to get into a little bit of the controversy, but not all of it.
Are you going to talk about Ruby Rose?
Okay.
But
not like all of it.
Wait, do you remember? Did you watch Orange is the New Black?
Yes, I did.
Like, as it was coming out?
Yeah, she's in like one episode, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in the full season.
She's in a full season? Yeah. I don't remember much about Orange is the New Black. I watched a lot of it. I watched like 4 seasons of it.
Did you remember it going like a little too far with its allegory?
No. What was she? Was she a neo-Nazi or something?
No.
It was remember.
It was like a story about. I know I just like directing about another show, but I just want to go into the story.
Yeah, but it's relevant to Ruby Rose.
Because it was a show that was like kind of progressive in its representation and depiction of like the prison industrial complex.
Yeah.
And then the writers, who I'm guessing were very online, saw like, oh, people love how we're depicting like these things, and then they just started going quite heavy on like current.
I didn't realize that's what you meant. That's what caused me to stop watching.
That didn't stop me because I did carry on watching, but it didn't get good.
I found it very insensitive. I don't know, but no. Well, I say that
insensitive, just like kind of heavy-handed.
Yeah, at the time, it's like we were teenagers.
Yeah.
At the time, like now looking back, like I can appreciate what they were trying to do.
Yeah. Well, we'll get more into that when we get into the...
We'll talk about it. We'll do a Netflix season.
We'll do a prison season.
A prison season, yeah, of course.
There's like so many prison shows.
But yeah, so Ruby Rose. So she was cast pretty early on as Batwoman. Because she was cast in the crossover before the show.
She was like big at the time.
She was very big at the time. I remember it being a big deal when she was in Orange is the Black.
She was in John Wick.
Was she?
2.
Oh, I don't remember
that. She's not a good actor.
That's fair. What else has she been in?
I don't know. She definitely has an appeal.
She's got an audience.
Yeah, she looks kind of pretty.
Yeah, let me have a look. She was in the Meg.
She was in the Meg?
Yeah.
She played the titular Meg.
She played the Meg.
She, went,
she was in Triple X, Return of Xander Cage.
Oh, yeah, she was.
I did not know that was played. Pitch Perfect 3, which I've not seen. Dirty Angels in 2024. SAS Red Notice. Look at this fucking poster. That looks like... I've seen a million posters that look like that.
Oh, yeah, it's the Flying Heads.
Yeah.
It looks like the new Mission Impossible.
It does look like the new Mission Impossible. She's in the final Resident Evil film. That doesn't really surprise me. She kind of looks like Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Like, I don't know if that's why she's in it, but, you know. She's in Sheep and Wolves 2016. Look at this.
Oh, Meg would love that.
Meg would love that. Yeah, I don't know much about Ruby Rose's background. As like anything that's not relevant to this show.
She shot up in popularity, though, during this period.
Yeah, she did. I think social media really helped with that.
Yeah.
For her. But speaking of social media, there was actually quite a big backlash to her being cast.
Because they're making her gay?
Well, that's the thing with Kathy Kane. Oh, okay, Kane. I can't remember which one. She is gay in the comics.
Oh, fuck!
But, so some attacked her, that she's also Jewish. So some people, I'm getting this off of like generalizations now. Some people attacked her for not being Jewish, but the main accusation was that she was not gay enough.
Interesting.
Despite, so Ruby Rose identifies as gender fluid, and I also self-identifies as a lesbian.
Okay.
And I'm not here to like argue against that, I guess.
Right. I thought it was just like the depiction of the
no,
actual
like
character.
Ruby Rose herself.
Oh, right. Okay,
yeah.
then that sucks. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's weird. You know, I don't know. Maybe she was out less at the time, but also she was on Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah.
And like, I'm pretty sure she was probably out. Like, she was definitely identifying as gender fluid.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well then, I do not support these people.
No, I think that, you know, I was talking to you about this earlier. I saw, me and Aaron saw The History of Sound today, starring Paul Mescal and Josh O'Connor. Two people who have not publicly said about their sexuality, whether they're queer or not. But so, and yet they both play gay characters in that film.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, like, it doesn't really bother me as long as it's done well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But even then, in this case, it's like, she's literally gay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, no.
So it's weird.
I thought it was like literally just like, it's like I have my issues with like how the character is written, but I don't. It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, so, you know,
that's such a
again, that's
non-issue.
generalization. I'm sure there was just as vocal as the people complaining about the fact that she was gay.
Yeah.
Even though the character is gay. There was probably also people complaining that it was Batwoman and not Batman. You know, I'm sure.
Why isn't this Batwoman not a Batman?
Yeah.
We already have a Batman.
Exactly. There's so many Batman.
And
Let the Batwoman have it. He's disappeared. So yeah, it sounds like just a whole social media mess, regardless of the side. Causing Ruby Rose to leave Twitter, which is probably a good thing. I don't know if she's still off it.
Got off the train early.
Yeah, and she also deactivated her Instagram comments. So, just already before, just to give context before we go into the episode, and then what happened after the show, just already not a great time for Ruby Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're in the peak anti-woke era if there ever was one.
Yeah, last week we talked about, like, Supergirl as well, we kind of been talking about the approach of like 2016 and Gamergate.
Yeah.
We're like well past that now.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel as though if like Supergirl was around like 2019, the backlash would have been fucking horrific.
Oh yeah.
So,
especially with like I feel like our critiques were pretty fair in that episode. But can you imagine of like why? Because she's just a girl. That's exactly what we're counting on. Had happened years later.
Yeah.
Like if that had happened in a post-Trump world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the episode was directed by Marco Siega, who directed the Vampire Diaries pilot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
they like bats.
They like bats. Yeah. Bats.
We need a bat guy.
Caroline Dryers was not only the developer of the show, but the showrunner. So this is a spearheaded by a woman show. I think a lesbian woman as well.
Well, there you go.
I don't know if she might be bi.
I retract everything that's okay,
wow.
I forgive her.
Oh wait, no, you forgive
I'm
her.
bi,
I know, that's why I was going to be like, why are you being biphobic?
Because it's funny.
That's fair.
Because they're all lying.
I say that as if I'm not homophobic on the reg.
You're so homophobic.
Yeah, mostly at myself, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
That makes it okay. What?
It's ironic.
How is it ironic?
I don't know, because I'm being homophobic while being a queer man. Isn't that funny and ironic?
No, it's just self-hating.
Okay. But yeah, so this episode aired October 6th, 2019. That's so late.
That's so close to my birthday.
That is. It's just after my birthday. Well, it makes sense. Our birthdays are like a month apart.
Imagine just like, oh, it's like 6 months away from my birthday.
Where were you, October 2019? Where was I? I'd just come back from Canada.
I was in uni.
We're both in uni. I was feeling good at this time. I had just gone through like a year-long bout of depression. And I went back to uni. I was thinking, it's my final year. It's going to go great.
And then I'm going to watch Batwoman and not worry about a pandemic.
Yeah, nothing on the horizon.
Nothing coming up.
Who knows?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Why didn't she stop it?
Yeah.
Why didn't Batwoman stop the pandemic?
Why didn't Supergirl do anything?
That's true. Why didn't she?
Because
Kryptonians can get COVID.
No, she works for China.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you seen in the leaked documents?
Supergirl works for China.
She works for China.
Yeah. Production on the pilot began March 4th and concluded March 25th.
Well, was it shot in Vancouver?
It was. I was just about to say, where would you think it was shot?
I'll give it some credit. I thought some was shot in Chicago.
Yeah, there were times where I'm like, oh shit, this is still Vancouver.
yeah, they get real the most out of city.
Yeah.
There was some of the opening shots. I was just like, okay, not the opening shot, but like when it's in the city, I'm just like, this looks like a different city.
Yeah, they've done a pretty good job at it, to be fair. Considering it's the same one as all the other shows.
That's true. They get every nook and cranny. I want to go to Vancouver at some point. Honestly, just so I can kind of just be like, oh, that's where 90% of media is shot.
Yeah, have you seen those Instagram posts where they'll like take a picture of something from a film and hold it up and line it up?
Yeah, we're going to hold like 20 photographs on like CW scenes.
Exactly.
Oh shit, that's where Arrow did chin-ups.
Yeah, shit. Supergirl ran for 3 seasons. Supergirl, fuck. Batwoman, same thing. They're both women, am I right? Batwoman ran for 3 seasons, 51 episodes, and ended March 2nd, 2022.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Not a long-lived show.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why. Let's keep listening for half an hour and you'll find out.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. So thoughts on the episode? You didn't like it.
I did not like this.
No, and I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I'm curious. Okay. What did you actually like? Okay, so this episode, it does the regular routine of it's origin.
It's a very basic origin. More basic, arguably, than the others.
It is. But the thing is, I know you were saying it's like what you dislike about Supergirl is like the whole like, we could sort of see like the outline of every other CW show at this point. I'll give it that. It's not the same as like an Arrow or a Flash.
I think Arrow, Flash, Supergirl back to back just kind of hindered itself.
Yeah.
Because it was all, and this still has those pieces of like narration explaining the backstory. It still has that stuff. It felt like the back half this felt like more like the back half is setting up for a season, whereas the other ones really felt like this is just what every episode's
I'll give it that.
Be.
The ending where it's just revealed to be her sister, who I knew as soon as you don't see her corpse, this bitch is alive and running havoc.
I didn't until there was a line about like he never found her body, and it's like, oh well, she's alive then. But even then, my last note is her sister is totally alive. To oh shit, her sister is Alice.
Yeah,
like I didn't see that coming. I do think though, granted they were like 8 maybe. I still think they would recognize each other. Well, I mean, I guess Alice knew that they were sisters. But I feel like Batwoman would have noticed. But then I feel like this with
it's all those
when she crash lands with her girlfriend.
It's all those Antarctic deep ice submersions.
Yeah,
they're fucking crushing her brain.
Yeah, she goes so brain dead.
They really want to do like fucking Batman Begins light.
Oh yeah, that's completely fair. I definitely think you could feel the influence of that on there.
Oh god, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
I find this dynamic, just the whole family dynamic, so uninteresting. I kind of like the sister who works at a hospital. I thought that was kind of interesting.
When she was first introduced, of like, it's me, your stepsister, I was thinking like, oh no, this is going to be like some sort of like quippy comic relief character. But I like that she just runs her like own illegal nurse station. Yeah, where she just helps people.
I thought the subplot with getting kicked out of the army because she's
a lesbian,
just because she's so darn
she's
gay.
Her homosexual activity.
It's actually illegal.
I think in some places, yes, it is.
Wow.
I don't necessarily think it's the army. It's like a private military or something.
Yeah.
But honestly, knowing America at the time, this is Trump's America.
It's really difficult to just explain. Because, like, especially on the second watching, I can just be like, okay, I can kind of see what they're going for. But it's difficult to just explain at this rate how much I just don't care. It's the tone. It's the self-serious tone, which I understand, like, a lot of people prefer that over, like, I'm not asking for, like, a quirky, like, just like, oh, isn't this kind of ridiculous? Isn't this kind of stupid?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when it's just, like, just this somberness for, like, a while, it just doesn't work.
We've gone from Arrow, which is quite self-serious, to Flash, Supergirl, and Legends, which progressively gets sillier, back to self-serious.
Yeah.
So I can understand the bit of a disconnect. Because one of the reasons we said, like, we kind of praised Legends last week is just the sillier aspects of it. And even since then, we've seen, like, clips that are kind of insane.
Yeah. I also just think, like, this is kind of hard to, like, describe because it doesn't look that different from other shows. And I wouldn't say, like, the production value is extreme on those other shows.
Yeah.
But this one, it felt so cheap.
Really?
It felt like, it felt like no one was really, like, caring that much.
I don't know. I can't really.
Did you not get that vibe?
I can't really put into words, like, why I disagree. It's just, I don't know. I just kind of enjoyed it. Like, I like the rabbit costume masks. Like, I like those guys.
Oh, you like the Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland motif. I like that. I found
that so obnoxious.
No, I liked it enough. At least it was something. Like, the Supergirl's first episode, because Batwoman and Supergirl probably have a similar issue of just, like, how do you give them villains? I'm saying this as someone who doesn't know about their comics. How do you give them villains that are not just Superman and Batman villains?
Yeah.
Because, yes, of course they have their own villains, but this is a show where you need recognizable characters. And at least this, it's like Alice was kind of memorable. And I will say, like, I thought, like, the action was fine.
No, like,
no,
nothing.
Fair. Wow.
Just absolutely nothing.
That's completely fair.
I feel as though Arrow did the best action. At least I had, like, pretty decent sound quality. I know one of the controversies later on that we'll talk about involves, like, on set
like there's
problems.
Because there's the fight
we'll talk about it, like, the actual issues, but talk about the fight.
I like the fight between, like, Kathy, whatever his name is, Batwoman, Ruby Rose, like, before she's Batwoman, like, when she's like, get abducted. I like that fight. I like the fight between her and Alice at the end, where, like, it's very clear she's way over her head. I thought the barrel emptying was just kind of goofy fun.
Yeah.
I do think it's stupid when she crash lands next to her ex-girlfriend. They're, like, this close to each other, and she doesn't recognize her.
Who are you? Oh god, that reveal! I was genuinely cackling, laughing.
Which reveal?
When she reveals the costume.
Oh no, yeah. This surprised me that we don't see the iconic costume with the hair.
The hair?
The red hair. You know, the Batwoman costume.
Oh right.
She's, like, in just Batman's costume just doesn't fit right.
To be fair, the Batman costume is very hard to get right.
I'll say I do think the Batman, based on what we see, which is like 10 seconds of his head silhouetted, kind of like in a blur, and then the suit on a stand, I think it's a shit suit.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a good Batman suit.
But also, you just, like, with this kind of suit, you really need to, it needs to be in very specific lighting conditions.
Yeah.
And framed in a very particular way.
What?
Because I think Christian Bale looks ridiculous.
I was going to say, we talked a bit last week about costumes. I think this is a good opportunity to talk about it a bit more. One of the reasons I like the Batwoman suit from the comics and the one that would appear in the show is the accents of red. Like the red bat symbol and the red hair. Because otherwise it's just a dull black suit. One of the reasons I like the older style, like we talked about Barbara Gordon's Batgirl suits, is the grey and the highlights with the yellow and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not a lover of just the Batman suit when it is just a black bat.
That's more of a Nolanism, though, isn't it? That's just kind of his general, like, aesthetic. Like,
I don't like the Nolan suit.
No, I don't either. But I feel as though it's kind of going for that. Yeah. And just the framing. She looks. Maybe I'm making this up in my head. She looked tiny in that.
No, she does look tiny. She does look tiny.
So did you play with this toilet music? She looks like a child. She, like, just coming out.
I feel like they were wrong to try and have that as, like, the moment, because it's obviously going to be a story now where she's building up to be, like, proper Batwoman. Like, she gets kind of bodied in that fight. And like, yeah, she's not wearing her own suit. But like, they didn't frame it like that. They framed it as if it was meant to be triumphant.
Yeah.
And maybe
with the music.
Maybe they should have taken it more of a like, she is in over her head.
Yeah.
Which she is. But so no, I completely agree with that. What do you think of, like, how do you feel about, because obviously before this was the Nolan films. I'm not a big fan of the Nolan films.
The Snyder stuff was out by then.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's talk about all of them just briefly then. So what's your thoughts on the Nolan Batman? Because I don't like it that much.
I was like, for a while, I was a really big fan of The Dark Knight. And then just one afternoon, it was when I was like on holiday. It was just like on telly. I was just like, oh, I haven't seen this in years. I'll watch it again. Fuck me, that movie's really bad.
The Dark Knight itself.
Yeah, I really didn't like that.
Yeah, I don't.
And
like
I don't want to. And I hate being a contrarian. Actually, no, I love being a contrarian. It feels so good.
Yeah.
But I feel as though it's just like kind of a natural course of things to sort of like dip in and out of Nolan's work and feel different ways. But you kind of gotta like respect. It's like undeniably changed how like comic book films are done.
Yeah, for better or worse.
Yeah, I just like I hate the way he writes. Scenes, characters, the way that film's edited. It's a mess for me now.
I've said before about like, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I've said within us that I'm not a big fan of Nolan's work.
Yeah,
I'm very open to it. I'm quite excited for the Odyssey.
Yeah,
I've seen almost all his films, probably close to all of them.
Yeah,
I saw Tenet at cinemas, really didn't like that.
Yeah,
but then before that came out, they reshowed Inception, and I'd seen that for the first time in cinemas, and I quite enjoyed it.
I quite enjoyed Inception.
Interstellar's alright. I don't like it as much as everyone else seems to.
No, neither do I.
But people really like it.
I remember not liking Oppenheimer.
I didn't like Oppenheimer.
I know.
I'd be willing to
like this is probably our most controversial like knowledge.
We did
people
the whole
love.
Our friends like Oppenheimer. We did the whole Oppenheimer thing with our friends, and we came out of it like being the only two who did not like Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I'm open to Nolan's work, but I don't like his Batman films. I'm pretty concrete on that. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Batman v Superman.
God. No, listen. No, they're terrible as well. Nah. They're pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, he barely shows up as well. He's in Batman v Superman, obviously.
Yeah.
He's in Justice League.
Have you ever seen them? Have you ever seen the, what's his name?
Ben Affleck?
No, the Batman from the 80s.
Oh, fucking, not Adam West.
No.
The 60s.
Michael...
what's his name?
Michael... Birdman.
Yeah, Birdman, Vulture.
Birdman.
He's in The Flash as Flashpoint Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. I haven't seen Michael Keaton's Batman. I know that people are very fond of it.
It's very 80s.
Yeah, he probably appears in the Arrowverse at some point.
Jack Nicholson is quite fun.
Oh yeah,
he plays the
That's
Joker.
Those.
Baby.
I should watch those because I've really liked the look of those from what I've seen. I have seen George Clooney Batman and Robin. I like that film.
You like the gay one?
It's fun.
Yeah. I love how it's recontextualized. I like how it's used in People's Joker.
Yes, yeah. People's Joker's great. Really recommend that. But yeah, Batfleck. No.
I will say I do actually quite enjoy the Batman, the Matt Reeves one.
The newest one.
Yeah.
I really like the Batman. I rewatched it not too long ago. I enjoyed it when I watched it in cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
And then like last year at one point I just was I think after Superman I was just in the mood and I rewatched it and I thought it was like fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I do have problems with it. I do think it's a bit long and a little overindulgent, but I did have like a good fun time.
That's completely fair. It weirdly has the same thing with Superman with me, where like, yes, it's overindulgent, but it just scratches that brain part of me.
Yeah.
Like, like the theme playing.
Yeah.
Like, I do think in Superman and the Batman, the theme, they kind of wank that motif off a little bit too much. But every time they do it, when I'm in it and watching it, I'm just like, oh, fuck yeah, this is so good.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Like, because, like, fucking those Nolan films were, like, they were huge at the time. I remember them coming out and everyone just being like, this is, like, the greatest cinematic achievement.
And it was kind of like...
Bearing in mind I was 10.
Yeah, and also it was kind of, like, just pre-MCU.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it kind of overlapped a little bit. But...
Yeah, it's 2008. So the same year as Iron Man. So
yeah. So it kind of groundbreaking. And honestly, they stand up on their own. I can see why someone would like them.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting thinking of like all the context that led to Batwoman, because I definitely think it's trying to go for that like self-serious vibe.
Which... I definitely feel it's more influenced by the Nolan stuff than I say like a Snyder one.
Yeah,
well, actually,
it's hard to say. It's weird with the Snyder stuff because we've kind of talked about it with the Flash, but like it is really weird to think that the Snyderverse is happening at the same time as the Arrowverse.
Yeah,
because
at this point it was the fucking Justice League, the Whedon cut.
Yeah.
So so at that point, he was like he was basically like
done.
Yeah, he was done with like the Warner Brothers stuff. So
yeah, that's fair. But no, I guess when I say like I think this is right, I truly mean that. Of like, yeah, there's aspects I'll say I like about it, but it's not like a ride or die. Like, I completely understand all of your criticisms. What do you think about the creative decision to make the flashbacks low frame rate?
What? Oh. I admire them for not using... Actually, no, they kind of use the piss filter, but it's like, it's hydrated piss filter. Yeah,
pretty like well-drunk piss filter.
This isn't like Salem salt piss filter.
No, exactly.
It's not a piss Christ filter.
It's weird to see Batman in the daytime.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I meant by it needs to be certain lighting conditions, because Batman in the daytime... Not just because he does it because like to fit with the Bat theme.
Yeah.
But in any other scenario, he looks so silly.
One of my favorite bits in the Batman, because I'll be honest, like that suit as well, I don't have a strong opinion on. But one of my favorite bits in the Batman is after the opening monologue when he like beats up the train thugs and like he walks out of the shadows. Like that's why Batman's suit is like that.
Yeah, that's why you need those like certain conditions to make that work.
Yeah, because there's the bit in The Flash as well, not the TV show, The Flash movie, where Batman and Wonder Woman are there and he's just in broad daylight.
That looks so stupid.
Yeah, it does.
Just like this hulking guy. Just like, no, you're supposed to be hiding in the showers.
It's like the Dark Knight for a reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely agree. Did you read the like the newspaper article thing that was on later about like what actually happened that day was the Joker stole a school bus.
Oh, really?
With kids on it. I know the Joker's insane. That doesn't sound like his MO.
Alright, kids, let's go!
Yeah, he's not like a child murderer. Actually, no, he killed her.
He literally killed Robin.
Yeah. Okay.
Beat him with a wrench.
I know. I can't imagine, again, the Batman and the Joker duking it out in broad daylight. It's just a weird image.
Yeah, that's true.
But you had to get a Joker mention in.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't notice it, so...
That's fair. I was
I'm missing all the... a detail I... Like, the biggest compliment I can give, I like the little reference to Zorro.
Yeah,
that was cute.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Gotham's got like a little outdoor cinema club.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice, actually. I thought this time
also,
was supposed to be run down.
That was what Bruce went with his parents to see the night they died.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it was a play back then.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah. This is a show-specific thing, but I always find it kind of funny of, like, the whole crime in Gotham thing of, like, oh, Batman has been canonically missing for 3 years, so crime is rampant. And I get why, but it's just kind of... I don't know. Maybe it hits different nowadays, especially with, like, all the discussions on, like, especially in America, about policing and shit.
Yeah.
Where it's just kind of like, for context, I saw Mercy yesterday, which is also about police work. And just all these things of like...
Are you saying Batman should be wearing a body cam?
No, but it's just like, people aren't afraid anymore.
He turns them off when he beats the shit out of the Joker.
It's a very easy...
No, Batman, police brutality!
It's a very basic criticism of like... oh, Batman could solve Gotham's problems by funding things. It's like, no, because Bruce Wayne does.
Yeah.
That's just like a bad criticism.
Oh, that's the lame... That's like... Yeah. Like college bro philosophizing.
Exactly.
Stone, just like,
maybe
Batman's
he should just
actually...
Because, like, Batman does. Like, Bruce does.
Yeah.
The amount of... I can think of, like, multiple parts of the animated series where he's, like, helping the villains. He cares. Like, there's a reason he doesn't kill them.
Yeah.
It's because he believes in rehabilitation.
No, he's supposed to be a detective.
Yeah.
Just outside of the law.
Exactly. But, this show, and I feel like other interpretations of Batman are just depictions of like crime in general, but they literally say it in Batwoman, is like the reason people are committing crimes is because they're not afraid anymore. It's like, I don't know, maybe they shouldn't have to.
She would have worked with I'm going to not say that.
I know what you were going to say.
It's too current.
Too current, yeah. You probably know what we were going to say, but yeah, I agree. I mean, she was dating a cop.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked
Yeah,
up.
bisexual, possible bisexual, but at least queer woman, then becomes a cop and gets married to a white man.
She's the JoJo Siwa of our time.
It's just it. JoJo Siwa is straight, actually. Wow, if only there was a third option. If only she could be a third thing.
I don't know, man. If I've seen anyone being converted in real time, it's her.
I mean, who am I to say? I don't know. I'm a weirdly defender of JoJo Siwa.
Yeah. Usually I am as well.
It's
but
like she was a kid who was brought up on the internet and like has all the eyes on her. And people are like, what about her sexuality? I don't know. She's 21. Back the fuck off.
Can't believe Mickey Rourke was right.
Yeah. I mean, he was right. Whatever.
Oh, disgusting, man.
Yeah. Yes, truly. Vile man. I really like, speaking of lesbians, I really like the reference her dad makes in this to the fact that she used to be vegan.
Yeah.
Really timely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like how supportive he is. And he's just like, I'm going to send you not to conversion camp. I'm going to send you to the Arctic to go in the ocean.
It's like, you never liked me. You don't want me as my daughter. It's not because you're gay.
It's not because you're gay.
I just didn't want you to be around, so I sent you to the Arctic.
It's because you remind me of your sister, who reminds me of your mother.
Yes. Both of them died. Or did they?
Or did they?
I wonder if the mother's alive as well.
Yeah. Oh, she's probably like with like Ra's al Ghul now or something. The fucking Lazarus pit.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't see them, if
They're
you don't
alive.
see people in this universe fall into a meat grinder like fucking Michael Myers.
Yeah, because I was going to say, another example is Sarah Lance in Arrow, who we see get sucked off the boat in the first episode and is still alive.
Yeah, no one died. No one's ever really gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
any other positives you want to throw out there?
I don't know. I don't even know if I've necessarily been positive.
I think you've been way more positive than I have.
I have, definitely.
Do you like Ruby Rose's performance?
Honestly, yeah, I thought she was alright.
Okay.
She didn't get much to chew on, but I do like
She got those big emotional scenes just like, Dad, why did you send me away?
I thought she did those alright. She wasn't, like, overacting, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not, like, a biggest Ruby Rose fan. But, like, I have nothing, like, out of the 2 things I've seen her in, one of them which was 10 years ago and I don't remember, I thought she was fine in this.
Have you not seen any of the John Wicks?
I haven't seen past the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. I know they're apparently good, but I don't know.
Didn't we watch 3 together?
We might have. Was that like when we were really fucking drunk?
No. No, we saw it in the cinema.
I don't think I saw.
I don't think we've ever been to the cinema shit face.
No, we haven't. But I remember, was it the first John Wick we watched really drunk at your old house?
Did you? No, you weren't there.
I thought I was there.
You weren't there.
I thought I was there for that. I'm sure I was.
Were you?
Yeah. I might not have been drunk because I didn't start drinking till later. But like,
oh, maybe you were.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe you were just absolutely shit-faced.
Yeah, I was like
really
really shit-faced.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. But no, I don't think I saw the third one.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you anything about it. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have seen it in cinemas because I don't think I've seen the second one.
Did you not see like the dogs?
The dogs in the first one.
And the third one? No, not the one that dies. Because like fucking Halle Berry's in it. She's got like dogs and they have stunts.
They wove, do they?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's more interesting than it sounds. No, it's less interesting than it sounds.
That's a shame. Should have seen Ballerina.
Oh yeah, we should have.
Yeah, when John Wick
If only
shows up.
he was in the trailer.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, I had this stupid thing where I was like, if they wanted to be, I love a surprise. It's the MCU brain because like, and I'm just like, they shouldn't have put John Wick in the trailer because imagine going to see this movie. It's like, oh, it's just a generic action movie, and then John Wick shows up halfway through.
But it's like not even an action. Imagine you go to see like the history of sound,
and then John
fucking Wick. It's just like,
why is John Wick in like 1918 Maine?
It needs to stop the organization that go far back. I'm here. Yeah. I'm here to stop Ruby Rose.
Nominated for Best Actor in Sentimental Value.
John Wick.
He's just here. I wish my
Stellan Skarsgård.
I wish I had a better relationship.
Communicate better to your daughters, or I'm gonna blow your fucking head off.
I wish I had a better relationship with my father. John, help me.
Oh, this is a great idea.
Honestly, one battle after another, but John Wick shows up halfway through. Leonardo DiCaprio would have got shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sinners, but John Wick is the one who kills all the vampires.
What the hell?
I like this music.
Have you seen Francis Ford Coppola Dracula.
No, I haven't.
It's got Keanu Reeves in it. He's doing a British accent.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Have you heard it?
No.
Oh, blimey. I just had to say that I am not happy in this current situation. Entire film. It's and everyone's acting their arse off. Fucking Gary Oldman is going insane. Winona Ryder's doing so well. And it's
just...
But he's such a pivotal character. He's just like, well...
Yeah, I imagine he plays, like, the main guy.
I love that film so much.
Yeah, fair. I'll have to
I
watch
think he's
it.
great now.
Fair? Okay, that's cool.
He's just like this. He can't turn it down.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. Oh, no.
It's also horny as fuck.
What? Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this. They kiss.
Yeah, they do kiss.
So I can bring it back.
Yeah.
I just choose not to.
Did you like the kissing?
I like they used the shot twice.
I did like that. I was like, they're not going to make... I don't know if the other actress is queer, but like this, she's like, oh, we're not making them kiss a second
Give
time.
The quiz on the
quiz. They're not going to make him kiss twice. They're like, we'll reuse the shot. It's fine.
Yeah, or reverse it. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
I'm not saying, like, I'm saying this as like someone who's quite repressed, I guess. If they didn't want to get caught,
preemptive.
If they didn't want to get caught, they don't kiss in the middle of like the open field.
Yeah.
Like, hide better.
Yeah, they clearly haven't been in the closet hard enough.
I'm sure Ruby Rose doesn't care, but like the other woman clearly cared about not getting caught.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's quite funny though. They're like, you can stay in the military as long as you say you're not gay.
I am not gay.
Okay, you can stay there.
Sign the gay form. And then plaster on.
Yeah.
They have to sign that every time you join the military now.
Well, just any time you... Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you join the military?
Only if I had to sign the I'm not gay form.
I'm not gay form. The military is woke now. They're only hiring trans people.
Yeah. Someone's got to fight these wars.
Yeah.
They're actually doing a covert military operation. The whole trans thing is actually being funded by big whoever the current antagonist of the United Kingdom is currently. That is why there are so many trans people right now.
That's fair. I genuinely could see like an alt-right conspiracy breaking out that trans people are a psyop by the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine that.
But I was in it before it was a psyop.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I was on the precipice.
You were just about.
No, I'm part of the
trans before like the second wave. I feel like COVID, a lot of people realized they're queer.
Actually, no, you're kind of right.
Yeah. A lot of people came out during COVID.
Which makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
You don't have to see everyone a lot of the time, so you can kind of transition more comfortably.
Yeah. There's a big group of people on TikTok whose entire thing is that they were non-binary for a little bit during COVID.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like, haha, guys, wasn't that a funny time? It's like, I'm not non-binary anymore. And it's like, fair enough if you experiment with gender and stuff. But it's kind of giving the energy of like, you were left on your own for a bit and you felt safe enough to experiment.
Yeah, as soon as you go...
And then society continued and you were like, oh, gotta stop doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh no, everyone's actually kind of very homophobic, queerphobic in a ton of ways. So I'm just gonna rein that in.
Yeah,
it's kind of sad to see, really, isn't it?
It's very sad to see. I don't get much joy out of any of the things where it's like, oh, this person who's evil and homophobic is secretly gay. It's like, okay, that just makes me sad and feel not bad for them. They're still horrible, but like that's just more sad.
I know.
Yeah, I'll give this to the Arrowverse. Like, obviously, this wasn't until 2019, but it's pretty inclusive. But like the Arrowverse as a whole is a very inclusive universe.
Just like
woke, some may say.
Stephen Amell's just.
I'm the only straight hero here.
It's the queer platonic group chat. It's just the Arrowverse.
The Arrowverse.
Everybody has a Batwoman. Everybody has a black lightning. Everybody has a flash.
Tag yourself. Yeah. I love the idea that they're in a little group chat.
They just like chat together.
Yeah.
She didn't have to go to that. She didn't have to work very hard to like get into the Batcave. She was just like, oh, that's off. Clunk.
And also, like,
don't go down there.
That boy could have stopped her. I know not physically, but like, he literally just watched her do it.
Yeah. I wonder what their relationship is. I guess we'll find out in the coming episodes that we'll never see.
Well, the boy?
Yeah.
Do you know what did you pick up his name?
No.
Luke Fox.
Who's that? Oh, it's Lucius Fox.
Lucius Fox's son, because he's got to have a relation to Batman.
Oh, yeah. There's so much nepotism in these fucking stories.
I know. It's like, oh, I'm related to this person. Okay, fuck off.
Maybe you should just join a board game group and get some new fucking friends.
Yeah.
I say not following my own advice.
It's like that. So many of these are like, oh, it's this person's cousin, this person's sibling. It's like, okay.
Right.
Everyone's related. Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Makes sense. Makes me wonder where Alfred is.
He's dead.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
I don't know. Might be. Do you think people in this universe, and this, I know this is like, oh, how do people not know Bruce Wayne is Batman? But in this universe, Batman and Bruce Wayne disappeared at the exact same time.
It's pretty suspicious.
So, yeah, do people not know?
Maybe,
Kate didn't even realize.
Maybe he did the whole thing where it's just like, Bruce Wayne left. Yeah. And then, obviously, he stuck around and pretended to be Batman for, a few more months.
Maybe. I don't know what happened to him. I know, don't know what the mystery is with that.
Yeah. I don't understand how in The Batman, everyone's just like, oh, nobody sees Bruce Wayne. And then Batman's just about...
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, all right, put some dots together, but you know.
Yeah. Well, that was my argument with Arrow, though, of Oliver Queen's missing for 5 years, and then he comes back, and the Green Arrow's there the exact same time.
Mm.
I know that he's not the biggest celebrity, but come on.
He could pull some strings.
Yeah, that's true.
At least with Clark Kent, at least he works for the newspaper of the place.
And the Flash is a nobody. That's the whole joke of the Flash.
I'm sure. Probably Batman's probably just pulling some strings.
Yeah.
Probably got some friends in the
high places
in the media.
Yeah, I like the idea of and I think Harley Quinn, the show, made a joke about the Joker doesn't want to know who Batman is.
Oh yeah. He's just like, no, he fucking kills him. Yeah.
So I like.
No, that's a good show.
That is a good show.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, I fucking love the Harley Quinn show. It's so good.
It is really good.
Why couldn't we have seen that?
Honestly, yeah, we should. We'll watch that with the animated ones.
All right.
Sick of fucking. Oh, there's just so many quotes from that show.
It's so good.
Yeah. Harley Quinn, did you give me cancer?
Oh no, I'm
so sorry. And that has good lesbian rep.
That has
good
great
bisexual rep. Yeah, what was I going to say before we said about the Harley Quinn show? Arrow, pulling strings in high places. Yeah, I've it's the same thing of okay, I guess it would make sense that people wouldn't necessarily think Kate Kane is Batwoman because no one knows who Kate Kane is. Same as Barry Allen.
She just it's just kind of oh, I can finally see who the identity of the Flash is.
I don't know who this is.
I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, I love that. That's so fucking funny. Yeah. And one bit I do like, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but one bit I do like that's continuous throughout The Flash is most people who are close to him just work out that he's the Flash.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I did notice it in this episode when Batwoman is inches from her ex-girlfriend's face. And granted, she doesn't know that Ruby Rose is back yet.
Do you think you could recognize me?
Yeah. I genuinely think I could.
But what if you were just kidnapped and
just kidnapped, and you had been gone for a while? Maybe not.
What if I was putting on a voice?
But she doesn't.
Oh yeah, she doesn't speak.
She doesn't speak. Yeah, I guess that doesn't have as well. Maybe. Who am I to say? But do you not think that I guess it's just that thing of you feel you would know.
She hadn't seen her in years.
I guess. Yeah. Here we are. We flipped sides. You're defending the show.
I'm not defending its creation. I'm defending its sort of plot.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Did you notice the line? I had to go back and listen to it and even put subtitles on.
Okay.
When they're asking Alice why would you do this? And she says, why is a raven like a writing desk?
That's in Alice in Wonderland.
Is it?
Yes.
Right, that makes sense. What does it mean?
Well, that's the thing. It's it's a riddle.
Okay. Do you know the answer to that?
I don't remember the answer. It's really elaborate. It's
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a Alice in Wonderland.
It is Alice in Wonderland. At least she sticks to her aesthetic.
She got a thing.
She got a thing. Mad Hatter is a Batman villain, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense.
I think you're going to get very annoyed by the answer. Because it's not
no,
it's more like
why is a raven like a writing desk? Because it can produce a few notes, though they are very flat, and it is never put with the wrong end in front. Okay.
See?
Well, it's like, yeah, it's like, well, like you said, sort of thing.
You wanted a one-word answer to make you go, oh, instead of like
a sentence. I didn't want to read a sentence.
Lewis Carroll, get to the point.
Why is a raven like a writing desk? Poe wrote on both of them. Edgar Allan Poe. They're like, Batman's back. Like, the crowd is like...
Oh, yeah.
Batman's inclusion in this is really weird, of like how he's like kind of a symbol for hope. I guess this is a Batman who's been around for a long time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
No, they don't say how long.
He's been gone for 3 years.
3 years. So he was this thing before.
I guess it makes sense for the kids, because they wouldn't have been, like, old enough.
They don't really know him, yeah.
Yeah. It would have been, like, it was before their living memory, so...
Yeah. I know that there's a bit of, for lack of a better word, controversy, but, like, or discourse, how, in the Arrowverse, when Elseworlds happens, Oliver Queen doesn't believe in Batman. He's like an urban legend.
That would be ridiculous. But I think people, another billionaire.
Exactly. I think people don't realize that that's clearly a joke, that he's basically the Batman of the universe.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. After that, though, when they're like, oh, Batman's back, one of the newspaper clippings titled was, "We Bat Leave." Like that.
I love journalism.
Yeah. So easy to be a journalist in these fictional universes. That being said, I can imagine the Sun printing something like "We Bat Leave."
Could you imagine the Substack articles? Is Batman problematic? What does Batman mean in the modern era?
I love Substack. It'll either be like genuinely the most profound thing you've ever read,
or just
like
jack
the most
shit.
up its own ass shit you've ever heard.
Newsflash. It's like any other social media.
Yeah, you're right.
You should write on Substack.
I have. I haven't done it in a while.
Write an essay.
I should.
It's like thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
Thoughts and feelings.
Thoughts and feelings. That'd be a good podcast.
Thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, like with between your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Just like talking about your thoughts and feelings.
Oh, it's so good. So girls, what
it's a fucking podcast for bodies.
It's about hanging out with your really cool friends.
What is your podcast about? It's about hanging out with your best and coolest friends. I fucking love that. I saw a clip from that movie the other day. Your upper middle class, and all the comments were like, "This movie was so shit." And it's like no one appreciates them as much as we do.
I understand the humor.
Yeah, they teach at a university. It's public.
It's a perfect rebuttal.
It is. It's so fucking.
It's fine. Gary didn't like it either.
No, neither did Meg or Juo either. When I forced them to watch it,
it's okay.
No one gets it like us. It's for us. It's for us.
Yeah. For us girlies.
For us girlies. Just us girls.
Just us girls. Who have podcasts.
Yeah.
I think that's why you liked it.
That's true. We didn't have a podcast at the time.
That's true.
Yeah, we knew. In our hearts, we knew we were podcasters deep down.
I would not self-prescribe myself as a podcaster to literally anyone.
I have not much more to say on Batwoman. Except I'm kind of just surprised. I'm surprised that even at the end, we don't get like, her suit is done now. I don't know, it just seems like such an episode 1 thing to be like, this is the final suit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure I get it episode 2 or something.
If I play on Lucius's, what's his name?
Luke Fox. I know, it's basically like
Luke Fox's if I play on his like I guess he did inherit his father's skills. Yeah, it's his father. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair Play's did a pretty decent job. It looks stupid, but I'm sure it did but at least it fits.
I think it looks stupid because of like, there's not much you could do to make it not look stupid. You know what I mean? He's working with a stupid foundation.
I guess so.
You know?
I haven't seen the comic design, so I'm gonna look that up.
Look it up. Okay. I like it. It's pretty much a 1-for-1 for the one the show would use.
I just love the fucking Barbara Gordon Batgirl. I think that looks so good.
With the purple.
Yeah,
that looks great.
And just comparing it, it's just like, damn, that's fine. I'm not a big fan.
That's fair. I think it's better than the one in the episode.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
I like this one.
Which one's that?
This is true. No, this is Batgirl again. This is just like, oh, that looks cute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damn. I love this photo. I love this picture. I think this is...
I
love this little design of Barbara. She's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe I hate this so much because I'm a big Barbara stan.
Yeah.
Not that you need to pin two baddies against each other.
But
But
want to hear a funny thing from Arrow? So there's a character on Arrow. She was a big character, but she's not in the pilot. She's his guy in the chair. His like there's like a guy in the chair for like superheroes.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Not iPad girl.
Not
but
iPad
like,
girl. This is no.
The iPad. Okay, there's a ranking. There's a guy in chair, iPad girl, and the comic relief.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe like a mentor, but like, yeah, she's like the guy in the chair. And she like there's a conversation later on. Funnily, at one point she gets put in a wheelchair, like Barbara Gordon does, and like there's an actual conversation on Arrow where she's like, I want a code name. Like everyone else has code names, I want a code name.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, well, I was going to call you Oracle, but that's taken. But that happened before the Arrow, because like Barbara Gordon, once she's in the wheelchair, becomes Oracle.
Yeah.
Because that happened, I said about Arrow being like, I don't believe in Batman.
Yeah.
Because there was a one-off line referencing Oracle. They're like, Oliver clearly knows who Batman is. And it's like, it was just a joke. But yeah, have we got any more thoughts on the episodes? Should we rank them before we go into the controversy?
In terms of like all the series, or like
in terms of just our preference for these pilots?
Okay.
I do think, as much as I've defended it, this is probably on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because like, even though I think this was fine, I just like the others more.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Are we going bottom to top?
Bottom to top?
Yeah. Okay, this rock bottom.
This
is dog shit.
I don't think it's dog shit, but I do think it's the weakest.
Okay.
Should we say it at the same time?
No.
Okay.
That's a dumb idea.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Probably Supergirl.
Yeah.
It was close between Supergirl and Arrow for me.
Yeah.
I have Arrow, and they have different problems. I don't know. I feel like I had more critiques of Supergirl, like on a general cultural level.
Yeah.
But then I also I feel like I liked the highs of Supergirl more.
Yeah.
But those were more sparse. I think I'll set with that though. I'll say Supergirl as number 4.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then I would do Arrow.
I agree. I think our
rank is going to be the same.
And then Flash.
Then
Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow sweep.
But I just want to say, my Batwoman is way lower than yours. Yeah. There's like a canyon.
That's fair. I think there's not much difference for me, but that's fine. Should we talk about just all the fallout after this show? I have a page and a half of notes on this.
Goddamn.
Obviously, we usually only talk about the pilots, but because it's Ruby Rose, and because you didn't even know Ruby Rose was in it before, I think it is just, you can't kind of talk about Batwoman without talking about this. And I also think, considering that it was Batwoman and then Superman and Lois, even though it is the same Superman, it's basically its own thing. I feel like it's just really relevant to talk about after talking about all these CW shows. So Ruby Rose announced that she was leaving May 2020. So the first season was like, I think just still airing, just about to wrap up. She said it was a mutual decision.
Which they always do.
Yeah. In 2019, she suffered a back injury doing stunts, stating that her spinal cord was almost severed.
Yeah.
So very serious injury. She had to have surgery. She was in chronic pain and could not feel her arms. And there was a chance that she could have been paralyzed after the surgery. And after that, she said it was just too taxing to ever think that she could do the show and be the main character. Co-star Cameron Johnson, I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure plays Luke Fox. So yeah, co-star Cameron Johnson said in October 2021, so that's a year and a half after she left.
When I was like looking on my phone, that's when like all the stuff about it came out.
Yeah. He said that she was fired because of on-set behavior. So she said it was mutual. He said it was fired. In 2020, so jumping back a bit, I said production. Yeah, someone who worked on the production, Amanda Smith, was also paralyzed. Well, not also, but was paralyzed after a bucket lift was lowered onto her head.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Warner Brothers said that they cooperated with an investigation into on-set safety.
Cool.
Which I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure they did.
Sure.
I'm sure they ticked the box. So yeah, going back to October 2021. So just for reference, just Ruby Rose and Amanda Smith both severely injured on set. So October 2021, Rose spoke up, saying that she was forced back to work with the implications that the cast and crew would lose their jobs if she did not continue working after her injury. She claimed that they cut corners during COVID and that there were many stunt actors injured and that they were not properly cared for after their injuries, which, going off the two things we do know...
Especially if it happens to your main actor and another.
I would not be surprised, but we're just going off... A lot of this is just he said, she said. She claimed that co-stars Cameron Johnson and Doug Ray Scott, who is another actor, she claimed that their on-set behaviour was, for Scott, abusive, and for Johnson, who, she called him an egomaniac kid who works 1 day a week.
Okay, so that's where the beef comes from.
Yeah, both actors denied it, with Cameron Johnson once again saying that it was actually Ruby Rose who was fired. Warner Brothers TV dismissed these allegations and did say that Ruby Rose's contract was not picked up in season 2 because of complaints about her behaviour. So Warner Brothers essentially said, yes, she was fired. Rose disputed this, providing texts, emails, and other evidence on her proving that she had raised concerns about the work ethics and conditions on set. So it essentially boils down to Ruby Rose said that the producers did not care enough about safety and of their actors, and Warner Bros. Were like, well, she was fired because of her attitude on set.
That's convenient.
Yeah. So who's to say? We weren't there.
I'm sure a little... Okay, I'm absolutely certain that Warner Brothers were running a horrible set.
Yeah.
It's probably partially true that there was probably some thing on set.
Yeah.
I don't know. We weren't there. But it's just like this, but that's probably being weaponized against the entire case.
We weren't there, but we've seen other cases of actors being told, I'm thinking of a specific example, actors publicly being said to be difficult to work with when all they're really fighting for is the production staff.
Yeah.
You're thinking who I'm thinking of. Yeah, Christopher Eccleston on Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And, I feel like Ruby Rose... What I do know about her is through her social media presence, like we talked about earlier.
I know there's separate controversy with her.
She seems to get a lot of shit, and I don't know whether that's justified or not. It's not my opinion to say because I don't know enough on it. But this case, it really just seems to be like she, regardless of her own attitude, she was injured when she shouldn't have been, and so were other people.
Yeah.
And, we've talked a lot about these shows, and I've talked about my nostalgia on these shows, but I definitely think if that was the case, when Warner Brothers deserved to be criticized for it, and I'm glad that these shows are finished, I guess, if this was if people were literally getting paralyzed because of carelessness, which, there weren't any reports of that happening on Arrow, for example, an early production. It makes me wonder if by this point they were churning them out so fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Especially in COVID, that they were just like, we've got to keep milking this, that they cut corners, like Rose said. I wasn't there. Who am I to say?
But we'll give our opinion regardless. I do think it's probably... but there probably was issues with Ruby Rose's attitude on set. Whether that was separate from this or whether it was just because she was raising concerns that they didn't like. I think that they probably in the wrong. Yeah.
Warner Brothers were probably in the wrong.
Yeah.
And they weaponized that against, a queer woman fighting for basic safety regulations.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bearing in mind, I know there are certain allegations against Ruby Rose, so...
I don't know much about them. I'm not saying anything about Ruby Rose as a person, just purely on this set.
Yes.
And, I hope that the actress who played Batwoman after Ruby Rose was okay.
Yeah. I hope she's doing all right.
I don't know anything about her. I've seen a picture of her on IMDb in the suit. I know she was in Flash.
Looks great.
I know she appears in Flash, but I have not seen that episode.
Okay.
It's in the last season, a little crossover thing that happened. I skipped that one.
Any final thoughts on...
I'm really glad we did this, but I am also kind of looking forward to seeing something different.
I'm so over cape shit. Yeah. I'm ready to move on.
Can you imagine if I made us do all of them?
Oh, there's only 2 left.
Yeah, it's Black Lightning and Superman and Lois. I don't think there's any other major ones.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, unless we did Constantine, Titans, But then we're pulling in everything.
What's that Alfred show?
Pennyworth?
Pennyworth?
I don't know if that's...
I know Rachel watched that for a little while.
I didn't watch that one. Gotham?
Yeah. God, there was so much.
There was a lot of superhero shit. You know what? It's funny when people talk about like superhero fatigue. Everyone's like, "Oh, the MCU." It wasn't just the MCU.
Yeah.
The 2010s were just fucking full of superheroes.
Yeah.
I could see why people burned out.
And it's still going.
It's still going. Honestly, it's kind of coming back in a way.
Yeah. There's like nowhere near as many superhero shows.
No.
We obviously had that big influx of like Disney Plus shows. That could be like a different thing.
Yeah. Disney Plus shows are different, I'd say. And
plus that's like Marvel.
Yeah, and I also think people don't really care for those. Like, there's one or two people but I think overall people admit that was like a negative step for the MCU.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about them on their own maybe one day.
In a couple of years, I need some distance.
Yeah. When the MCU is dead in the dust, unless Doomsday revives it, who fucking knows? I don't know. I'll see it when it's out, but I don't really care for it. But yeah. So what are we talking about from now on for the next month?
We're talking about women.
Women. We've talked about a couple of women, but now we're going to be talking about only women.
Yeah. So
we're doing girl-based shows.
I just need a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Need to just...
This was your reward for dealing with Cape shit for 5 weeks.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're talking about girls next week. And we're also going to be talking about, not necessarily in this order, New Girl. Two Broke Girls. Gossip Girl. And Sex and the City.
Is it Gossip Girl or was it the other one?
What's the other one? I'm sure it was Gossip Girl.
Okay.
So I can't think of another one.
And then Sex and the City.
And then Sex and the City is what I ended on.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to watch all of these. I have not seen a single one of these.
Haven't you?
No. But it's all ones I know of. Like, I know of Two Broke Girls. I know of Gossip Girl.
Yeah. I finished Girls last year.
I think I've seen the first episode of Girls, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that the one with Kylo Ren in it?
Yes.
Yes, I have seen it.
Adam Driver.
Yeah. So I've seen the pilot of that one.
I'm excited to return to it.
Yeah.
So.
Exciting. So yeah, please join us next week for that. While you're waiting, you can find us on social media at TikTok and Instagram, First Time Flyers Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube at Pod Without Studios, where we have our other podcast.
Which we allude to all the time.
We can't separate ourselves from it, which is All Hail the King.
But it's okay, because on All Hail the King, we always allude to this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. We cross over quite a lot with it, which is only natural. It's literally us.
Yeah.
So, so it's All Hail the King, a Stephen King podcast. By the time this episode is out, we'll have an episode out on the Langoliers, if you know what
like
that
planes,
is. Yeah, if you like planes. We talked about 9/11 in this.
Yeah, we do.
If you're interested in planes, watch the Langoliers.
I wanted to show you that clip after.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it. And you could also, if you really like this episode or just us in general, please give us a 5-star rating on your podcast platform of choice. And if you have any thoughts on any of the shows that we're going to be talking about for the girls season, you can email them to us at First Time Flyers Podcast. And now I'm saying that, I realize I didn't acknowledge the Reddit. We had one response.
Oh, really?
Only one. Batwoman is definitely the...
Do you want to splice this in earlier, or should we just...
let's just do it now.
Okay.
Yeah. It flows naturally.
Shout out to one person on the Batwoman subreddit.
Yeah, Batwoman subreddit.
How many people were on it?
Let's have a look. Saying this, I actually don't think I think we also forgot to say the viewership numbers.
Oh, it was dog shit. It was like
1 million. Yeah. It was the lowest by far. 1.86 million. Very low. For reference, I was getting responses for the Supergirl post I did 3 days ago. So that's still active.
Yeah.
But we on the Batwoman post, we got 6 upvotes. The Batwoman subreddit has wow, I didn't realize it was this low actually. 776
damn.
And an average of 1 contribution per week. The last one before us was 20 days ago.
Oh my god.
So
shout out to that one person. I hope you're listening. I hope my incredibly negative reaction to this hasn't made you very annoyed.
That's fair. The person's name who's responded was Hyrule Balverine, which loves Zelda as well, so that's cool. For my taste, it wasn't bad. There are a few lines, however, I think sounded better in the writer's room than they did when the show aired. That's completely fair. Thank you for responding.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't take offense to this. I don't want to make anyone feel bad for liking anything.
I'd like that with the Supergirl one. I know we were fair with the Supergirl one, but looking back, after we like editing that episode, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is a bit off-putting.
Yeah, I just want to say with this now, I do have a much different perception of the Supergirl serum. So.
Yeah, that's completely fair. You know, it all makes sense.
Well then.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to talk about women.
Yeah, very excited to talk about women.
Okay.
Love women.
If you're a superhero.
Yeah.
Who'd you be?
Who would I be?
Yeah.
Probably the Flash.
Why?
I love super speed as a power.
You don't get to choose.
What?
Well, I'm not saying like.
Oh, who would I be?
Yeah, who do you reckon?
I really mean like what superhero would I
No,
want
like
to
what
be?
do you think? Like you sort of fall in line with
The Blob.
No, not like separate. Okay, you have
personality wise.
Just
vibes based.
Vibes.
That's a good one. Okay. I was looking at my wall where I have a framed picture of Captain America. Not because I feel that strongly about Captain America. I've never read a comic. It's just I have it. I was gifted it. But no, not Captain America. Can't really think of an interesting one. It's like his very basic idea of like just doing good, like wanting to do best. Like say that's like a Spider-Man. Like a Superman, but that's like a boring answer. I wanted to give a deep cut.
A deep cut?
I guess I'm not as much of a nerd as I thought.
I want to be like Superman.
I want to be like Superman. What if a guy was nice? I want to be like a nice hero.
The writers.
I believe in doing good. Yeah. Boring, I know.
When was the last time you did good?
I don't know. I like to think I do a little bit of good every day.
Such as?
Being kind. Saying thank you. People I see. Holding doors open. Not everyone does.
Super holding doors open.
The bar is low. But, you know.
I don't spit on people. Yeah. I'm like Superman.
Well, who do you think you would be vibes based? Wonder Woman because you love Israel. No, don't. She doesn't. I saw my chance and I took it.
I'd be Hawk to a girl.
Hawk to a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be a Hawk girl like herself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd love Egyptian culture.
I love Egyptian culture. Yeah. I love turning down men.
Yeah. But then her destiny is to be with a man. I wouldn't say that's you.
Who knows what the future holds?
That's true.
I am sadly bisexual.
That is true.
Yeah.
No, I'd be fair. Would I be jealous if you ended up with a man? I
think you would.
Yeah. I feel like I
feel like so if you saw me if I had a girlfriend, you'd be like, oh, that's great. If you saw me with a man, you'd be like,
what?
All right, good.
But then maybe that'd be a new friend for me.
I only just noticed you got all these shot glasses lined over there.
Yeah, I got my superhero ones. Look, you can see Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Batman.
I think you'd be a Green Lantern personally.
Really?
Yeah, because you make shit up all the time.
I think you'd be weirdly, unironically, you get kind of Mystique vibes.
Mystique?
Yeah.
It's because you
changed.